Patrick Ryan McCaffrey was 34 years old, was killed in Iraq June 22nd, 2004, in an ambush. He actually was murdered by the people that he was training, the Iraqi soldier that he was training. He enlisted after 9/11, wanting to make a difference and to help out. He had 2 young children, a very comfortable situation in life. When his coffin returned home, I had the media present at the airport to welcome him home. I did not want my son to come back in darkness. His legacy is for me to keep on going with his work. This work will go on for the rest of my life. Patrick McCaffrey's Foundation, the Veterans Village project, where the veteran could come home, finding support and given another chance to start life again.
Starting the Veterans Village has not always been easy for you. In fact, I know oftentimes it's been very, very frustrating. So my question is, what are you personally getting out of your involvement with the Veterans Village?
It's a good question. I don't really like to think about myself. So let's say that it's a way of surviving Patrick's death. He was everything for me. He was the center of my life. I really respected him for who he was and loved him. But now that he's gone, Patrick all his life helped people. I feel like it's become a duty for me to fulfill what he most probably would have done himself to help out the soldier. I remember comments after his death from the armory, people saying, they're lost, they don't know what to do, Patrick's not there anymore. And they never replaced him, they never could. So it's a way for me to not just survive this, but also to grieve, to be useful, to feel like I'm accomplishing something that I can see, helping one soldier or one veteran at a time, and seeing this person safe is the most fulfilling thing that I have experienced in a long time. And yes, I'm looking forward to that.
The award I want to present is for an individual in the audience that many of us know, and then maybe some of you do not know, and she didn't know she was receiving this award. So this is the Caring for Soldiers Award. So if Nadia McCaffrey would come up, then I can read the award to her. I remember first meeting Nadia at a presentation she was giving in Davis at the university in a small hall with a physician friend of hers. And I was amazed by the woman and something about her aura. And then I found out later, as we grew to know each other more, and she became more involved with Teach Peace, what she was all about. And of course, I'll never know all of that. But she's been, for many, many years, involved in the peace movement and caring about people. And she, as some of you may know, was a mother whose son died in June 22nd of 2004 in the Iraq War. And she was the first individual who was willing to have the coffin photographed when he came back. And from that day forward, obviously, she's been involved. And she has been now involved in establishing veterans villages around the United States for returning Iraqi soldiers so they can become involved in the world again in a meaningful manner. And I'll let her tell you briefly about what she's already had accomplished this year. She too is growing magnanimously. But let me read this to you and then I'll turn it around. so that you can just see it. The Teach Peace Foundation recognizes your work to create Veterans Village, a program to care for soldiers. We also applaud your work to bring peace to parents in Iraq that have lost children due to war and violence. Your work exemplifies a key Teach Peace message, that peacemakers care and love all people.
Thank you, and for once, I'm speechless. Thank you so much. I was not expecting this. And my journey has only begun. I have a long way to go with all the young men and women that we have to embrace, hold by the hand, and walk in peace. I think one of the largest victory that I had recently, and I cry over that, the idea that I had behind the organization of Veterans Villages is to bring this nation together, to work as a unity, as one. And the other day, I received an email from a strong conservative Republican from Tracy, who said, I do not share your view on the war, but I support 100% your effort on helping our soldier and this nation. I saved the mail. And again, this is one of the strongest and clearest things that I have in mind, to bring people together in this work. I don't care what people's beliefs are. All I know is that we have to patch our wounds and help out our children for tomorrow. 60% of our soldiers have children. Picture that. Thank you from the bottom of my heart to have me here today.
War is not a game.